And the border is green. We should already be live. Hi guys, welcome to our next webinar from our brand new fresh studio and a brand new fresh office in Gliwice. I'm Patrick, right next to me Carol. We're from Landingy Success Team, where we try to advise on your landing pages campaign. Today we are going to talk about adding animation effects and some additional external tools. But before we start, we would like to know if you can hear us and see us properly. So please give us a shout in the comments. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So please share a comment, at least one comment from each of platforms. Thank you. Let's wait a little bit for latecomers.
So we will be implementing fresh chat from fresh office, right?
Yeah, correct. Fresh chat from the fresh office.
Yeah.
And fresh recording studio. Hopefully everything goes well. There's still like construction working nearby. So hopefully we'll get moments of peace and quiet to send our message clearly to you. However, if not, we'll just try to raise our voices and we should be okay. Okay, thank you, Carolina. Yeah, it looks like we're all good. Okay, yes, Facebook. Here's Facebook, here's YouTube. Okay, so as I mentioned, today's agenda presents as follows. Oh, maybe not like that. Today's webinar title is Improve Your Visitors' Experience with Additional Effects and External Widgets. And here, what are we going to talk about? About animating elements on your landing page, adding a chat widget. We are going to explain the process on a fresh chat, the very same tool we are using in our everyday work on our support, in our support team. We are going to embed a meeting calendar based on a Calendly tool. And we are going to embed a Google Map, which is quite useful if it comes for an event landing pages. And we'll leave about around a couple of minutes at the end of our webinar to answer your questions. Okay, so just without further ado, over to you, Carol. We are going to explain how do we add an animation effect to your landing page element. Let's just click through here, and the stage is yours, sir.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Hello, everyone. So yeah, let's go straight to it. We are going to be working on our help center articles, so there is no need for you to, be aware or have an experience or ability to code anything. You will be able to create those elements, animated elements, or implement some chat widgets on your landing pages without any need of a special ability. So here you can probably already right now see at the help center entitled animated elements.
Yeah, the link is already in the comments, so you're going to get each instruction URL as Carol speaks.
Right. So we will go step by step. There is actually two codes that you need to embed on your landing page to make that animated effects work. So the very first one is actually here in the third point. So we are basically copying that code. And as you can see right here, we need to add this code in the CSS place of our page. So we are now going to navigate to our landing page, landing account, and into the editor, because that's where we got our CSS codes. So here we are, and here on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, you have Add Custom CSS button. So we are going to click that, and we can embed the code I just copied from the help center article. We just paste it right here, save and close, and publish the page. As easy as it can be. Once the page is published, yeah, there we go. We are going back to the help center article, and the next code is actually the JavaScript code, which we need to pass in the body top position for our landing page. So again, I'm copying the code, I'm going back to my editor, and here on the left-hand side, I can navigate straight back to the JavaScript codes, which I'm going to do right now. There we go. And I can add new script right here. So let's just name it animated elements, for example. Here is the position that helps on the article mentioned. So we should select the body top position for this one, and we paste the code just as it is from the Help Center article. So we add the script right here. Here we got the confirmation that the code is applied. So we got the whole, let's say, coding part done. Now we navigate back to the Help Center article. And as you can see, the last part of that is actually applying certain elements, animation, to certain elements. And for this, we need to navigate to animate that style. So this is actually the software or the web page we integrated our landing page with by applying the codes I just applied. And here we can see that there are a couple of different codes, different animations, which certain animation got its own, let's say, code or its own phrase, right? So we can preview certain animation by clicking on it. As you can see, this part, it's like a preview. So what we need to do right here is actually decide which animation we want to use. So for the sake of presentation, let's just use some maybe fade in option. Yeah, let me just copy that name. And as per our Help Center article, which you are probably seeing right now, you need to just define a class for a certain element you want to animate and add a wow prefix to that animation name, let's say. So I'm just going to do that for my landing page. So I'm navigating back to my editor. You should probably see it right now. And let's select this button for my animation. Here at the right-hand side, you have a class where you can define a class for your element. We are applying wow, and this is the name of the animation. Here is important to know that we should delete the animate and two dashes.
The underscore.
Underscore, yeah. We should remove that, and this is the correct phrase for our animation. Once we got that, and once we got all the JavaScript and CSS implemented correctly, we can publish the page, and hopefully we will be able to see the animation in a second. So once the page published, let me just share it. Yeah, and voila.
Voila! It looks like
as French people say.
Yeah. It looks like it's working. You can refresh it in case someone just missed it.
Yeah. Let's show this once again. So maybe on the in the incognito mode once again. There you go. There you saw it. Okay. So you can apply that animation for different elements. It doesn't have to be a button. However, don't overuse it, because you should only animate like the main elements in case the one you want to highlight, basically.
You can use it on your header, on your call to action, on like the most important part of your content. Just don't use it too extensively, because it's the first thing is like your visitor is going to lose the focus, and the second thing is the heavier the page, the lesser or the worse your ranking in a Google bids. So it's probably better to avoid the extensive use of animations or any like heavy graphical content on your website, on your landing page, website, or whatsoever.
That's correct.
Okay, so the second thing we are going to talk about is chat integration. So what I'm going to do right now is to just paste the fresh chat integration article from our help center in the comments section. You are going to see it in a second. And over to you again, Carol.
Yeah, so this will be an example, of course, if you are using some different chat tool, like, I don't know, even Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or anything else. You will probably be able to implement it in the same way. However, you will just have to look for your implementation code, tracking code of your chat widget, which I'm going to do right now for our landing fresh chat software we are using in our support team. So going step by step by the article, I need to navigate to my fresh chat account and navigate to admin tab. So let me just do it straight away right now. You probably should see my fresh chat account right now. So here on the left-hand side, in this very case, because it may differ based on the software you're using, I'm navigating to admin and I'm going to channels. And here I got the web widget option, which will allow me to copy the tracking code for my chat widget. So that's just what I'm going to do right now. I'm copying the tracking code. I'm going back to my landing account. And here in the JavaScript section, I'm implementing the code just as I did for the animated elements. So I'm clicking add new script. Let's say fresh chat integration. We are selecting the head position because it's important to know that all the tracking code, whether you are implementing some chat widget or some analytical integration like Google Analytics or Google Tag Manager or whatever, it's a good practice to put those codes in the head position to make sure that they load in front or at the top of the page, let's say. I'm not sure if I explained it correctly.
Yeah, this was quite obvious. Yeah, of course, you just need to make sure that the code loads first, like before the rest of your page to fire up straight away.
That's correct. So what I'm doing right now, I copied the code from my first chat admin panel, and I'm implementing it right here. I'm just copying. I'm not adjusting the code anyhow. So just the way it is, I'm adding the code. And once the changes are saved, I can enter my page again and see if the chat implemented correctly. So yeah, there we go. Here at the bottom right, we got our chat widget, which is default place for our chat widgets to be implemented on. So yeah, basically everything works fine. No mistakes here. So yeah, glad that the presentation worked well.
Yeah, quite self-explanatory, really. Okay, so let's go straight away to calendar integration, to be specific, Calendly integration, where you can schedule meetings with your potential customers. I'll just move to my screen again to my Calendly tool. As you can see, I've got a couple of calendars already prepared for the presentation's sake. However, we are going to use the one. Let's just paste the link to the article from our help center. Once again, it's going to appear in the comment section soon, and let's just go here. Okay, so I'm going to use landing page template that I've chosen before the webinar. Let's go straight to the edition. And we are going to prepare a separate section for the chat integration, so you can see without any additional effects how exactly does it work, without any specific additional background, so you can see it plainly. Let's just add a section right above the form here, a blank section here, and let's just let's just adjust it. Let's just adjust its height because the Calendly widget will take a little bit of space in your landing page, so you can adjust the height on the right-hand side panel over here. I've adjusted to 1100 pixels. And let's just move to Calendly. Let's say, let's choose meeting with Patrick calendar and choose the share option. and add to website tab. We are picking inline embed and continue. On that stage, you can adjust the calendar colors to match your page design, to use your color branding, etc. But what's important, whenever you're ready here, here's the very code you need to copy and paste on your landing page within the HTML widget. So what I'm going to do right now is to copy the code, move to our landing page editor, grab the HTML widget, drop it here, let's place it here, and simply paste the code. What's important, we can adjust height and width. Let's just adjust to 1100 pixels to avoid like internal scrolling on the page. And let's just, let's say, widen it a little bit. Let's say 750. Okay. Once this is done, let's save and close the HTML widget window and publish the changes. In a moment, we are going to see its effects on a live page. Let's just wait a second, and that's the URL. And let's move down to the section we've just created, and there we go. Nicely embed calendar. Let's see if it's working properly, and to make sure it's not only the graphic layouts. So as you can see, you can pick the date, let's say for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have 3 spots available for meeting with me. So you're very welcome to join me on any of this, at any of these hours. Still 3 slots available. So if you have any questions about your landing page campaign, I'm here to please. Okay, so that would be the Calendly. And let's move straight away to Google Maps. Last but not least, let's just get back to our landing page editor, and let's just remove that widget here. Okay, we are going to use the same section, but let's just adjust the height properly. Let's say 450, so you can see the entire section right now. Once again, a Google Map integration guideline is going to be shown in the comments in a second. There you go. And what's important in here, we need to pick a location for our Google Map to display. So let's pick our current location.
Self-promotion
everywhere. Self-promotion
everywhere.
That's correct. If someone's interested where we actually situated, we're here in Piwna Street in Gliwice. So what are we going to do right now is to use the share option here and copy the HTML code. Once again, after copying it, we are going to use an HTML widget again. So let's just move it, place it accordingly. Oh, let's say here. And here we are, we got our widget in place. Let's save it and let's see how it's going to be shown straight away on a live page. Okay, let's just refresh the page to make sure the calendar disappears, and it's going to be replaced with the Google Map, hopefully. Okay, here it is. As you can see, there are these are specific sizes of widgets. There's a specific height and width of a widget. It is specified inside the HTML code, but we need to make sure that it's going to be responsive in your mobile view, for example. So to make sure it's going to be so, we need to take a look at our instruction I've just sent you a couple minutes before. And let's take a look at the paragraph called responsive map. We are going to add some additional code snippets to our HTML widget. I'm going to show you exactly where. Let's just get back to our editor. And here we are. Let's just move it to another line. And right before the style section, style border, 0, allow full screen, etc., etc. You need to place the snippet I copied before a second. Yeah, class equals responsive map. It needs to be right before the style line. Let's just save and close the HTML widget window. And what's more important, we need to add CSS code. The CSS code is visible here. Yeah, that's the one. We are going to copy that snippet and place it in our custom CSS window here without any changes. Just copy as it is and paste it. Okay. Let's take a look how the widget is situated on our mobile view. Let's move it a little bit higher. And let's publish the page. Now, these actions should ensure and confirm that your Google Map is displayed responsively on your mobile view. For those of you who've got your mobile phone at hand or not very occupied right now, I will send the URL of the page to make sure it's visible correctly. If you got the chance to check it, please let me know if the Google Map is displayed correctly. And that will be pretty much it. If it comes to the external tools we'd like to show you today. Right now, it's time for your questions. So let's just move straight away to Q&A and let's answer any doubts you might have.
Yeah, as you can see, every single feature we presented is basically implemented the same way. So you basically need to copy the provided code and then embed it on your landing page. The only let's say tricky part might be where to find a certain code, because that might differ in case if you are using different software. For example, when you are trying to implement a chat widget, when it comes to Google Map or Calendly map, that's calendar. That's basically always in the same place. However, if you are using some different software to use your calendars or forms, third-party forms or whatever, that might be the only tricky part for you to actually find the tracking code on your in your account configuration panel.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is if the external tool allows you to publish on web pages using the HTML method or JavaScript method, or with addition of some CSS codes, it is most probably achievable to embed the tool into landing page.
Yeah.
We have 3 spaces. There is like JavaScript panel in the landing page dashboard outside the editor. There is an HTML widget inside the editor, and there is a CSS code in the main page settings inside the editor. So these 3 spaces are used to embed pretty much majority of external tools.
That's correct.
Let us know if you have any specific tool in mind. Perhaps we've got the answer ready at hand, and we can share the instruction here in comments. So just give us a shout, and we'll try to address your needs straight away.
Yeah, Loop2 Websites wrote a bit earlier that he's signing up to the platform. So thank you very much. Hope you will enjoy it. And in case you will have any questions, just let us know or or sign up for our onboarding demo, where we can actually show you the platform and show you around. So yeah, good choice. Hopefully it will work for you.
Okay, we have a question here. When I search, oh, hi guys, I'm new to the platform. The first one was from Felipe. When I search for a digital rockets, you appear. Well, that's no secret right now. We're like in a partnership with Digital Rockets. Digital Rockets is currently Landingi, Brazil.
Yeah,
and that's probably why we appear when you search for Digital Rockets. That's another question here. I am new to the platform. These integrations looks amazing so far. Hi, I have a question about the white label capabilities on the agency plan. Okay, so Carol is our agency expert, so I think I'll give you the stage once again.
Yeah, sure. That question is not really related to the topic of today. However, yeah, sure, I'm going to answer that anyway. Currently, we are not offering any white label solution for our customers. So yeah, long story short, we don't have such a feature right now. Yeah,
we do allow the company logo within the platform.
Yeah. However, you cannot publish Landingi account or Landingi or get rid of Landingi branding for your sub accounts or whatever. So basically, yeah, we don't support white label as such right now. We did that couple of months ago, but yeah, that was our business decision to drop that solution. So for the time being, we're just not supporting white label feature any longer.
However, you can customize your platform with your logo. You can manage your sub accounts. You can set your own domain autoresponder.
Yeah, that's correct.
So your customers from your account will get, let's say, notifications from your own domain. So these are pretty much white label-ish features that remain from the solution that Carol mentioned. Okay, great. It's good to hear we've addressed your question. Are there any other questions? Looks like we're good for now. Okay, in case you have any other questions, you can drop an email to our support team at via support@landingi.com or to us, to our success team at via success@landingi.com. We'll be more than happy to address all your questions, to give you a little hint on where to start with creating your landing pages, and how to adjust your landing page campaign. We're here for you, so just straight away, without any hesitation, just ask your questions, and they will be answered quite quickly. We do have like a quick response policy.
Yeah, we're trying to be as fast as possible.
We're doing our best to not keep you guys waiting.
Also, if you are a new customer, just like look to websites, and you would like to get into the platform a bit, to get more insight on the platform, feel free to sign up for a free demo meeting, one-on-one meeting, where we can actually talk about your needs and how Landingi can actually help you achieve them. So in case you are up for it, we are up for it as well. So don't hesitate to use that opportunity.
Okay, sure. Thanks, guys, for your attention today. Hopefully you'll have a great rest of your days. See you in the next webinar. We are going to keep you posted about it. So stay tuned and watch for the messages in your inboxes. Take care. Have fun and have a good weekend, because it's only Friday.
Yeah, one day apart.
Yeah. So you guys have a fantastic time. Take care. Bye-bye.